Okay, as it's gone 8:30, I'm going to start off my session. Okay, so if you don't know me, my name is Craig, and I'll be taking for a light mobility session with some stretching at the end. Okay, it's going to be fairly easy, but some things you may need potentially is either an elastic band like this. We're only going to be using it like a pole or something. So if you haven't got elastic band, a pole will come in fairly easy. So it's basically a broom handle, and just make sure it's reasonably wide enough. Okay, all right, just so you can stretch your arms out either side of it. Okay, and that's basically the only things you will need. So we're just going to start off just with waking up parts of the body. Okay, so what we're going to do is just take a stance. We're going to stand up here. Just make sure you do have a fair bit of space around you so you can move, so you can move forwards, sideways, etc. as well. So what we're going to do, we're just going to just start rotating our wrists one way. That's good. Just to mobilise the wrist joints. Good. Nice, well done. And then the opposite direction. So if you've just joined, we've just started. Good, well done. Just mobilise those wrists, that's it, good. The same with the feet. You may want to hold on to something. Basically, we just want to wake up. Just for the lower limbs though, okay? Good, well done. And the opposite direction. Good, well done. And the opposite foot. Nice guys, and change direction. And just remember to stay hydrated through the class. It should be fairly low intense, nice and easy, but we're going to get quite warm as well, alright? And if you are on a hard surface, just make sure you've got a mat below you or a carpet as well, okay? So first up, we're going to do something called inchworms, okay? So this is just a full body movement just to get everything going, okay? And if you just want to write any comment, just if you can't hear me or anything, just drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer you, okay? Alright? So what we're going to do is going to run our hands down our body, down towards our toes. When we get towards our toes, if you need to bend your knees, then do so. Until your hands get to the floor, you're just going to walk your hands out and just until you get into a press-up position. Okay, and then we're just going to drop the hips down to the floor, back up into our press-up position, walk our hands back into our feet. When we get to our feet, we're just going to take a standing position, slowly run our hands back down our legs. Again, if you need to bend your knees, then do so, okay? If not, try and keep them reasonably straight. That way we get a bit of a stretch in the hamstring. Walk your hands back out. Drop the hips into a cobra. Good. Well done. Back in. Good. Down we go again. Nice and slow, guys. Good. There's going to be lots of rotation today as well. Just bear that in mind. So lots of mobility, lots of rotation. Good. We'll do 2 more of these. Well done, guys. Nice and slow, low intensity. Well done. Now on the last one, we're going to stay down and go into a rotation. So we go down nice and slowly. Okay, so just drop the hips. Bring back up to normal. Okay, what we're going to do then, we're going to go onto our side. Just go up to the ceiling like that. So you want to look and point to the ceiling. Back down again. Opposite side. So keep your feet shoulder apart. Go onto the side. Point to the ceiling. Look at your point of a finger. Back down again. Slowly walk your hands back in. Good, and repeat that process. Good, well done. So we're not dropping down, we're just going to go straight onto our side. Point to the ceiling. Good, well done. Other side. Bit of a twist in the trunk. Walk your hands back in. Good, well done. That's 2 down, 3 to go. So this session should flow nice and easily. Opposite side. Good, well done guys. We should be working on a bit of a heat, a bit of a sweat. Even though it's low intensity. Good, well done. Well done guys, good stuff so far. I'm going to do one more. One more, and then we're going to stay down in that position. I'm going to take a step back. So once more, reach towards the toes, walk back out. Lovely. Good guys, well done. And whilst we're in this position, so stay down, we're going to bring one leg round to the front like that. As you can see, this knee is off the floor. So what we're going to do is just try and drive that hip down towards the floor. Stretch out the groin, stretch out the hip, open up the hip flexors. Keep your chest up. Nice flat back then. Good, well done. Try and keep your hands slightly narrow than shoulders. Okay, one leg back, bring your other one round. Good, again, just try and drive that hip down, okay? Really open up the hip flexors. Lovely guys, change sides again. If you're finding it hard on your wrists, just push down on that, okay? But if not, try and bear with it. Good. One more on the other side. Good, well done. Now drop that one knee to the floor. So both our knees should be in a right angle, 90 degrees. Just push down. Again, we're just going to open up hip flexors. This exercise is really good if you're stuck at an office or even stuck watching TV all day. Just going to open it up a bit. Good. I'm just going to drop back. Keep your hand on the hips if you want to. Just going to drop back, straighten that leg. You should feel the stretch down the hamstring. If you point your toes in towards you, get a bit more stretch, especially on the calf. Good, well done. Change legs. Again, 90 degrees. Drive that hip forwards. Really stretch out the hip flexors. Good, well done. Drop back. Stretch out the hamstring there. Good, well done. And then point your toes towards you if you can. Good, well done. Okay, next up, if you want to have a bit of water, please do so. Okay, next up we've got downward dog to upward dog. You do 5 of these. I have to do most things straight on, okay, because I don't quite have the movement in here. Alright, so please bear with me on that one. So you want to put your hands directly on the floor, roughly shoulder apart. Good, well done. All we're going to do from there is just pop up. We're going to push our head between our legs, or trying to get between our legs. Take your head between our arms. If you want to, try and keep your knees nice and bent. So we should get a good old stretch on the shoulders here, guys. From there, go forwards, keeping your hips off the floor. Keep your hips off, don't let them drop. Hold it there, good. Now back, Good. Bend your knees if you need to. Back forwards again. Again, keep the hips off the floor. And back again. Forwards. Should be starting to work out a bit of a sweat now. Back again. And forwards. Good. Shoulders should be burning just a little bit. Once more. Backwards. Good. Stay in that position so I can talk. If you want to, you can start pedaling your feet. Okay, just to activate the calves a little bit, get the ankles going, get the ankle mobility going. So if in that one, just start pushing in heels towards the floor, bringing them back up again. So just pedaling the heels down to the floor and back up again. Good. Just bring your knees to the floor. Good, well done. Just shake out your arms and wrist. Let it relax a little bit. Have a glass of water. Good, well done. So what we've got now, it's just something called threading the needle, so it's nice and easy. We're going to be on all fours. If you wanted to, you can get knees off the floor, but all I'm going to teach is basically on all fours. I'm going to thread the needle. Alright, so it's nice and easy. How we do this one? So have your hands directly below the shoulder, down there. Same with the other hand. And your knees are roughly the same, so directly below the hips. All we're going to do, okay, we're going to take one hand up. Right to the ceiling, so we're getting that nice twist, nice thoracic movement. So it'll be nice and vertical. Then you're going to bring it down and through. So you can get a nice stretch on the upper arm as well. So try and drive it through, back up. So you're trying to get nice straight lines, nice thoracic movement, back through. Just a couple of seconds there, and back up. Good, well done so far. Okay, take that needle back through. Nice guys, and back up once more. And back through, good. Okay, both hands on the floor. If you need to, just adjust your hands to your requirement, okay? If you put too much stress on it, just move it to where it's comfortable. Okay, same again. So take the other hand up to the top. Make sure it's nice and straight. And gradually start to bring that hand. Follow it with your eyes. Push through. Good, well done. Okay, follow that finger, follow it up. Good, well done. Good, keep it going. Okay, last couple. Keep your hot eye on your hand, even on your fingertip. Good. Place both hands on the floor. Good, well done. Excellent, good. Well done. Okay, shake your arms out again. Bit more time on the wrist. Have a glass of water. Okay, good. Okay, the next one is going to be a standing exercise, okay? So standing exercises, this is where you might need your broom pole. Any type of pole is good, as long as you can get a good width on it, alright? This one has got the old broom. And all I want you to do is hold either end of it, okay? So I'm only 5'8", so a pole of that is good enough, okay? Sometimes you can use a towel, a long towel, or a scarf as well, okay? You just need to hold on to either end. As you can see, I've got like quite awkward ceilings in this place, okay? So what we're going to do is hold it either side like this. If I step back, all I'm going to do, take it from my waist, over my head, down towards my backside, okay? And I'm going to go back over, and that's 1. Good. 2, I'll show you up here. Good. Well done. So nice, tight back, tight core, over the head. Good, well done. It's going to really open up the joints. And by having your arms nice and wide, it opens up the chest as well, so it really opens up the chest, as you can see just there. Good, back over. Breathing as we go. Good, keep going with these. Bit of a strength exercise as well. Although we're not lifting too much weight, we're under control. And go once more back over, finishing at the hips, okay, good, well done. Okay, what we've got on the next one, we're still going to be doing a very similar thing, okay, but instead, what we're going to be doing, this arm, if you want to watch me first, this arm's going to come up, around, and then back up again there, okay, so we're working a bit more individual on the arms. Hope you can see that. I'll show you from the side as well. So my right arm is going to come up, around the back of my head, trying to keep arms straight at all times, then back there, and then around to the front again. Okay? So let's crack on with that one. So off we go. It should start to feel a bit more comfortable as you do it. Good. Just really mobilising the shoulder joint there. That's it, good. And as we come around our back, we get a good old stretch as well. Open up the chest again. And when we get back round to our front, hold it there. We're going the opposite way, okay? Opposite way, so my left arm is going to lead, come round the back. So your left arm is leading the way. Good. Up, round, and back again. I'll show you from the side as well. Keep going. So my left arm is leading the way. It's coming around the back. Good, well done. It may seem confusing at the start, but just try and get with it. Try and stick with it. And it should become second nature. Here we go, one more. Good, well done. Okay, we're just going to do one more on the shoulders, and then with a pole or scarf or whatever you're using, okay? But this one, you're going to start a bit behind your back. With an overhand grip. You should see that just there's an overhand grip. Now if you wanted to, you could do this kneeling down actually. So I'm going to demonstrate it kneeling down, just so you can see me. So overhand grip there. All we're going to do is to take it from the back to the front. Now you feel that, you see your hand might look a bit squiffy, okay? From there, you take it back again. So again, we're really opening up the chest, really mobilising the shoulder joint. You can do this standing if you wanted to, but just for purposes so I can show you how to do it, I'm just kneeling down, but there's no right or wrong to standing or kneeling. Just try and keep the core nice and tight as well. Open up the chest, mobilise the shoulders, breathing as we go. Good, once more over, and then finishing behind. Good, well done. Then put your piece of kit away, won't be using it anymore. Okay, so we're just going to move on to the legs a little bit. So we start off with, if you've done any of my classes in the evenings, you'll recognise some of these actions, okay? So we're going to go from a good morning into a squat. It's a beautiful morning outside, so it's always a good morning. So, how we perform these, if I show you first, from the front and then the side, and then you can do it with me. So if you want, you can have just your hands placed either side of your head, don't clasp, either side of the head. Feet shoulder width apart. If you want to, point your toes out just a little bit. From there, all we're going to do is just hinge at the hips, okay? Hinge at the hips, keeping the chest up. Try not round your back too much. Until we get to a right angle. Up we go again. Just dropping down to that squat. Make sure it's nice and deep as you can go, okay? Heels on the floor, chest up. Up, and I'll show you from the side. So hinge at the hips. Chest up. And just go around and back, go to there, so your back is nice and flat. As if you can rest a cup of tea on it. Up we go. Keep your knees pushed out as we go down to a squat. Nice and deep. Open up the hips again, and then back up. So that's what we're going to do. And we're doing 10 of these. Nice. So hands either side. Feet shoulder apart. Toes slightly out. Okay, let's go down. Good. Drop down. That's one. So as we go down into our good morning, we should feel that stretch down the back of the hammies. Back up. Good. Nice and slow. Down we go. That's it. Good, well done. Nice guys, well done. But try not to go down past 90, okay? Try and keep the back nice and flat. Heels firmly planted into the floor. Good, try and let your knees go too far forwards or let them come in. Keep them out. Good, well done. That's it, good, well done. Last couple. Good. Good, last one. That's it, good. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. Slowly back up. Drop down to a squat. Good. Just hold it there. Hold that squat there if you can. Try and keep your heels down. Okay, good, well done. What we're going to do now is grab hold of each toe. So grab hold of our toes, that's it, good, well done. And then again, we're going to get a bit of a stretch on the hamstring. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, we're going to go up into a squat. So you want to drive feet through the floor, drive your backside up until your legs get straight as you can, then drop back down again, okay? I'll show you from the side. So the more we stay in this position, it's going to help us. It's going to help us get our ankle mobility as well. Drive your backside up. Good, well done. Let's keep on with that movement. Feel that stretch down the hamstring. Okay, let's keep going with that one. Going to turn around, keep going with those. Last one, up. Good, stay back down. Okay, just change your hand. So if I'm going to take my right hand to my left toe or left foot, and my right arm is inside my right leg. Go stretch up, rotate to the top, bit more rotation. Make sure your arm is nice and straight. Hold the other toe. Same with the other arm. Up. Good. Good. Now into a squat again. Well done, everyone. Everyone's doing really well. Hold on to the toe. Rotate. Change arm. Nice. Up into the squat. Good, well done. Lovely, guys. Good. That's it. Fire your hand up. Arm nice and straight. Point to the ceiling. Good. We've got one more to do. Into our standing position. Stretch our hamstrings. Take our backside backwards. Good. Our chest comes up. Reach up to the ceiling. Last one to the other side. Good. Well done. If you want, you can just shake it out just a little bit. And we have just a couple more exercises left. Good, well done. Okay, how we're doing for time. Okay, just a little bit longer now, guys. So we're going to do cat and cow into some stretches, nice and easy. Have a bit of water if you want to. So this one, I'm going to show you from my side. So hands directly below your shoulder. Hands shoulder apart. Same with your knees, okay? The first exercise we're going to do, we're going to tuck our chin under and our tailbone under. So we're back should become nice and curved, like a C shape. So tuck your chin under, tuck your tailbone under, and then we're going to reverse that movement. So we'll bring our tailbone up, bring our chin up. Good. Feel a nice stretch here. Back to the other side. Bring that chin underneath. Bring the tailbone under. Remember to breathe. Back to the other side. Okay, good. Just keep doing that in your own time if you wish. You want to feel this as more of a stretch rather than a constant movement. Okay, let's do a couple more of those. Okay, good. And once you're done, then come up to your kneeling position here. We're just going to finish up with some stretches. Okay, so again, put one leg up, it's my left knee, might look like my right, but it's my left. Okay, so again, 90 degrees, like we did before. Good, and just keep your hands on your hips or wherever you feel comfortable. Just drop forwards. Should feel this stretch. Down the straight leg there, or the straighter leg. Feel it in the hips there. Feel a little bit in the groin maybe. Going to try and hold each one for at least 20 seconds. We're finishing up on these stretches, okay? So everything now is pretty easy. Okay, change legs. Same again. Good. Let's try and drive that hip towards the floor. Again, if we're going to be spending a lot of today at a desk or at a chair or something like that, somewhere where you're just immobilized, okay? Alright? This is really good for it. Even if you've been sat at a desk for an hour, just either step away from your desk, do some of those inchworms right at the start, or just do some of these just to stretch it out. Do some cat and cow. try and make things habits and just try and include them into your day. Set an alarm. Okay, the other leg. If you can do this, fine. You might want to hold on something, might want to use a bit of balance, but try and grab hold of your reverse leg. Try and bring your heel towards your backside. So if you see me side on, it's just like that, okay? If you need to hold on something, then do so. This will be stretching out the hips again, but also concentrating more on the quads. The big muscles at the front of the top of your legs. Okay, good. Change sides. Same again. Just try and enhance the stretch by driving your hip forwards. Good, well done. Okay, next one. I hope you can see me from that actually. So I'm just going to sit down, place one leg over the other, bring your heel, jump, bring your foot up towards you. All we're going to do is just hug it nice and tight. Just bring it up, hug it as tight as you can, squeeze it in towards you, and you should feel the stretch in the glute here, in your backside, around the side, around the back of the hips as well. Good, well done. From there, just take your opposite arm. So my left leg is over my side. And take my left arm around the side. Take my right arm on the inside of the leg. Twist into it. With this, you're going to enhance the glute stretch. A bit more torso rotation. And also, my bad to get a bit of stretch in the shoulder as well. Good. Change legs. And you got just 2 more stretches after this one. So again, hug it in. And whilst you're on this one, just drop the head down to the right. And that's good. To the left. Yeah, well done. I'm going to take my right arm out to the side. My other arm is going to come on the outside of the leg and I'm going to twist into it. Okay, good. Okay, last 2 stretches, okay? Stay as we are. I'm going to bring my left heel in towards my groin, just there, okay? And then I'm just going to reach down towards my toe. If you can't reach towards your toe, hold onto your ankle or further up. We're going to try and, we want to feel the stretch down the back of the straight leg. Again, if you try and keep your chest up and then hinge down there, okay? So try and keep a flat back. Keep breathing, good. Change legs. Same again, bring that heel right into your groin. By dropping your leg there, that's going to have a bit of a stretch on it alone, okay? Alright, so try and grab hold of your toe. And if you are super flexible, use both hands. I really can't. But if you want to, you could use use both hands to try and grasp hold of your lower leg. Okay, last one. It's a groin stretch. And all we're going to do is let gravity take it, okay? And for this one, you can just lie down, but what you need to do is bring both heels towards your backside, or take your backside to your heels, okay? We're going to do them. It's just lie down, shuffle your backside towards your heels again, get nice and close. Just let gravity take your knees either side, okay? Just let gravity take it. It's not going to be an intense stretch. Good. If you want to, just rock side to side, just try and stretch out just a little bit more. Okay, if you just stay like that, stay in that position. Just going to check something, any messages. Cool. Good, stay in that position. Just start to breathe. Keep breathing away. Stay in that butterfly position. And just try to let go of everything. Try and let go of any tensions which are there. Just let your head go. Let your shoulders relax. Okay, and then come out of your stretch. Good. Just start to sit nice and slowly. You don't want to get head rush. So just sit nice and slowly. Lie down if you want to. You just listen. Okay, good. Or if you want to, just come up to your knees. I just want to say thank you for joining me this morning. Hopefully it was nice. Get your mobility going, open up the hips, open up the shoulder joint. Hope you really enjoyed it. Any questions, just drop them below in the thing there. Or ask us any questions throughout the day about any exercise, any sport. And I wish you a good day. Thank you very much.